Okay, guys, 2020 finally behind us, and I'm glad about it. I think everybody will agree with me that 2020 was a very extraordinary year. The COVID had us all in a grip, so yeah, I'm glad it's behind me, and now I can start looking forward to 2021 because I had plans for 2020. I've planned to go to several events, fly-ins. I've planned to do some upgrades to my pilot license, but soon it was clear that a lot of those plans need to be cancelled or postponed. But I think I'm not alone here in the world. COVID grounded us around March, I believe, for 3 months. The aviation sector was grounded completely, so we couldn't even go to the aircraft. We were in a total lockdown, so it prevented me to make some nice content for you guys. But hey, let's look forward. I had to cancel the Texel Cinema fly-in that is always around April or May, I believe. An event where you take your aircraft, you put a tent next to the aircraft, and you can enjoy a nice aviation related movie like a drive-in cinema, but then for aircrafts. It's simple as that. So for those who are living in Europe, in the vicinity of the Netherlands, I strongly suggest you try to participate. It's a fantastic event. Oshkosh, yeah, 2020 would have been the year that I finally had the courage to go to Oshkosh, but yeah, COVID prevented me to fly international, so COVID, thank you for that. And yeah, night rating was something I had planned for the end of 2020, but one of the rules here in Belgium, or the measures they have taken for the COVID, is that no instruction flights are allowed. So yeah, it's impossible to put an FI or a flight instructor on the right seat and do some night rating or night training. So yeah, I postponed that to this year, 2021, and let's hope and cross our fingers that it can come true for once. But I must say, not everything is bad about 2020. We had some nice moments. We've sold the Maule MXT7 180 horsepower, a STOL aircraft. I will link some videos above or in the description down below. You can watch. But it was a nice aircraft to fly. It was a really hands-on aircraft. It was not something you start, sit back and relax. No, you need to work with the aircraft. It's a STOL aircraft, short takeoff and landing. But yeah, it was time to sell it because we had other plans in mind, and that was not the type of aircraft we could use for that. We sold it to a guy, or Dirk sold it to a guy in Germany, and we flew it from Kortrijk-Wevelgem to Paderborn to a service station who had a 100-hour inspection on it, signed the paperwork, and flew back to Kortrijk-Wevelgem with Steven, our broker. I will link a video above from that flight. It was a nice experience. Sad experience because we had to say goodbye to a beloved aircraft, but hey, it was time for something new. So after the selling of the Maule, Dirk went looking online, and pretty soon he bumped to a guy who was selling his Sokota Trinidad GT TB20. Very nice aircraft, 20 years old, but in a splendid state. It is magnificent. It is a miracle Dirk found it online. So we made plans. We drove in a car 4 hours to Frankfurt Egelsbach to have an inspection on the aircraft. We were blown away by it. It was, for an aircraft of that age extraordinarily good state. So yeah, there is a downside on the aircraft. It had a belly landing, but I will tell that story in another video, because otherwise the time of this, the length of this video will be too long. After the first visit, Dirk, his mind was turning around, and pretty fast he decided he wanted to buy the TB20. So some phone calls, and a few days later we were back in the aircraft, back in the car, excuse me, to Egelsbach, Frankfurt. We had another inspection made, and Dirk signed the papers. So he was the rightful owner of the new aircraft. It is a complex, high-performance aircraft. That means it has a retractable landing gear. It has more than 200 horsepower under the hood. So yeah, this means that you don't just jump in and fly it back to Belgium. We had to book a hotel and stay another day, so we can look for an instructor who could give us some training on that aircraft, of course. So we found a very nice guy, Yogi the pilot, German guy, speaks fluent English, and he was prepared to give us some training. We booked them a whole day. Dirk went flying in the morning, and I did the same training in the afternoon. So we were ready, books signed, to go back to Belgium around 1800, I believe. So it was a long day of flying, but we were happy to get the aircraft to Belgium. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of that. We didn't have any time to mount any cameras, because we needed to be back before 2100 in Belgium, because the airfield of Kortrijk-Wevelgem closes. But we made it just in time, I think 3 minutes or 4 minutes to spare, and we got a nice water salute from the fire department. Thanks for that. It was a nice experience. And yeah, a new baby, let's say, or a new aircraft was stationed in Kortrijk-Wevelgem, and I hope we will have a lot of nice adventures with it. So as you can see, it is not all bad about 2020, but it's time to look forward to 2021. And for 2021, I have a lot of things planned again. So let's hope and fingers crossed that COVID will not ground us again. But I think with the vaccination, things will get better soon. Texel Cinema Fly-In, of course, it's again on the agenda in 2021. Oshkosh, we postponed everything, rebooked flights, contacted the B&B so we could participate, or make sure that we could participate again in 2021. So in July, if everything goes as planned, we will be at Oshkosh AirVenture 2021. Aalborg, we plan a trip to Denemarken, Aalborg, and this is something we've decided to do in preparation of some big things that will take place in 2022, but so we will reveal some details later on this year of that trip. Some of you will already know it, I think, but yeah, Aalborg will be a preparation for that. And of course, if the budget allows, I would like to go on the night rating at the end of 2021. So fingers crossed for that. And yeah, a lot of other events like fly-ins in the summer. Let's hope that the aero clubs or aerodromes are able to plan and organize such events, so we all can take the aircraft and fly to their event and have some drinks with colleague pilots and talk about aviation. That's all it's into, I believe. So I hope everybody learned something about 2020. Think ahead, think about 2021, make plans, don't postpone, don't wait, just make plans and see what's coming ahead of you in 2021. I'm pretty sure it will be a better year than we had. It will take some time, but I believe we are going to have some nice trips and adventures that I would like to share with you all on this channel. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. I hope to see you a lot in the cockpit with my new partner in crime, Dirk, who is now officially one of the members of the VFR pilot. And yeah, I hope you've liked this video. If you did so, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, it means a lot. And yeah, make sure to hit the notification bell that you are notified when a new video is coming online. And without a further comment, I would say see you on the next one. Bye bye.